y'all. This is Vanna with the Brush of Talking. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day or a wonderful night. Like I said, I am planning on being more consistent than ever, so I'll be uploading more and more. And, today, this episode will be kind of, chill. I'm going to be talking about some of my very unpopular opinions. I do some of these on Instagram once in a while, when I come up with some ideas or just stuff I've been thinking about for a while. And some stuff that I'm just not scared to say or I just say all the time, stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get started. So my first unpopular opinion is a lot of artists are not TikTok rappers. I think people get TikTok rappers mixed up with the actual TikTok rappers. For instance, someone said Coi Leray was a TikTok rapper, and I disagree. A TikTok rapper is someone who's been on, TikTok, just make content, and out of nowhere, they decide to make music, and they put it out. That's an example of a TikTok rapper. For instance, we have Malu. That's a TikTok and musically rapper, or a singer, or artist. That's an example of a TikTok artist. Coi Leray, she did not come up off of TikTok. That she's someone totally different. So people be getting these artists mixed up with actual TikTok rappers, and I don't like that. Let's just stop disrespecting Coi Leray and let her do her thing. I'm so sick of people saying, oh, all these TikTok artists, like, she's not a TikTok artist, but whatever. My next unpopular opinion is Asian Doll can rap. I've been a fan of Asian Doll since 2018, but I think her music gets overlooked with her antics, which I hope she will stop one day. Because I started listening to Asian Doll back in 2018, and in my opinion, she can rap. She has bars. I think she can rap. People be like, name one of her songs. What's one of her songs? Like, go listen to it. It's not hard. If you don't like her music, okay, that's fine. But just don't sit up here and act like she don't have music out, which she do. Y'all always saying, Asian Doll, what songs have you came out with? Oh, where's her music? I never heard no one say, hey, turn on that Asian Doll. Like, go listen to her music for yourself and see if you like it or not. That's the thing. People always want to down on somebody, but y'all don't check out their work before you actually say something. That's what I hate. You want to talk about somebody's work and say something about it, you go and check it out first and see how it is for yourself. Because she can rap. The girl has bars. She has gotten better over time. I think she has had some influence from King Von, her late boyfriend. I think she has had some influence from him because she sounds better. So, all guys saying Asian Doll can't rap or she ain't got music, she most definitely can, and she does have music. My next unpopular opinion is if Erica Banks just shut her mouth completely, she would be a better artist. Now, me, I like Erica Banks too. I just hate that when she opens her mouth, some nonsense come out of it. Like, girl, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for these new girls. I swear I am. I've liked Erica Banks, since Busted came out. Megan Thee Stallion's old label signed her. People been down talking her, saying she tries to be like Megan, which I disagree, but I'll talk about that later. So I've been following her since then. And, I think she can rap too. Her voice be throwing me off sometimes. But, hey, it's a very unique voice, I will say that. I think she can rap too. I just think if she would just stop throwing this shade, it's not a good look for her. You're throwing shade at Nicki Minaj, one of the most powerful female rappers out here, one of the most respected female rappers out here. And you're going to shade Nicki Minaj? Same with a lot of these girls. Like, y'all have to be the most bravest and boldest person to shade Nicki Minaj when she's absolutely done nothing to you guys. Seriously. And then saying the girls can't rap? Like, come on. Humble yourself. You just got put in the industry. You need some work too. I wish these girls will humble themselves, put in that same effort they got to talk crap and throw shade on the internet into their craft, into their creation, into their work. Literally. Like, Erica Banks isn't that good of a rapper, but she is okay. And you know what? I'm going to continue to follow her and Asian Doll because I see potential in them. Y'all don't like Erica Banks? Okay, fine. But me, I do like her. I'm trying to have faith in girl. I swore I am. But she needs to really watch what she say. I understand it's free of speech, but when you're like a well-known person or celebrity, it's kind of sad to say, but you really do have to limit stuff you say. My next unpopular opinion is Megan Thee Stallion is problematic. So yeah, I love me some Megan. I swear I do. I've loved Megan since 2019 when I was working at Amazon. I discovered her. When I discovered her, I've heard people on my Instagram listen to her. And I saw her video when she was doing this freestyle on top of the rooftop with that brown shirt on with them short shorts. I'm like, okay, she sound good. Listen to her music, she sound good. And lately, I've just noticed a shift in her vibe. I have. I did not like how she did Nicki Minaj. And I did not like her being all of a sudden cool with Cardi B when she shaded Cardi on the live she did with Nicki Minaj. And in an interview, she compared Cardi B to Lil Pump. Y'all gotta watch that interview. I forgot what interview it was, but she shaded Cardi. Then she was like, in the live with Nicki Minaj, she said she's finna go write some SHIT. I'm just like, this is clear shade to Cardi. Maybe her and Cardi talked about it. I don't know. But, hey, I just didn't like how she did Nicki completely because every time Nicki collabs with another female artist or be cool with them, they always shade her and they always talk behind her back. And I hate that for Nicki. I really do. She be trying to give the girls a chance. She tries to show support. And for them to just disrespect her like that. Now, I understand making up with people, you know, her and Cardi may have talked about it. If not, then that's just weird to me. But if they have, that's fine. But I don't know. It's just that it doesn't get a pass from me. The amount of respect Nicki has already gotten and y'all are still disrespecting her, it says a lot, you know. Megan took Kelsey's boyfriend from her. I did not like that either. Like, that's your best friend and you're taking her man, you're sleeping with her man. I don't like that. I don't like that. That to me was, people don't talk about that enough. This girl slept with her man's best friend and let the whole world drag her and didn't say nothing, not a word. Nothing. I didn't like that. Everyone was sending Kelsie threats. Every time Kelsie spoke up, she was getting dragged. And then when Kelsie don't speak, she still gets dragged. And I think it's a good thing that Kelsie don't speak, because you're really supposed to let the court handle the case for you. So if Kelsie don't speak, she don't have to speak. She doesn't. Really, she isn't. But the backlash Kelsie got, it was uncalled for. Megan is a bit problematic. Her vibe has just changed. And oh my gosh, she made it seem like Kelsie or all of her other friends were using her because she had a status. When Kelsie is already known in the business. I think Kelsie got her own business or a management business, something. But I do know Kelsey's been in the industry for a while. I've looked up Kelsie and she hasn't been clout chasing or hasn't been in the media. I mean, she hasn't been in no trouble in the media. So for y'all to just sit here and say Kelsie was broke and stuff, and then for Megan to just let y'all drag her, Kelsey's been had a name. So I did not like that. I didn't like when Megan did that. I thought that was kind of weird. You know, I would hate for someone to let somebody drag me when I didn't deserve to get dragged or harassed or sent death threats. I wouldn't like that at all, because that messes up your mental health. messes up everything. So my next unpopular opinion would be, I don't think these celebrity relationships should be praised as much as it does, such as Lil Baby and Jada and Lil Durk and his girlfriend. We don't know what people go through or what people, may have said or may have experienced behind closed doors. I've been seeing girls who post and be like, I love this for them. And I do too. I love seeing black love everywhere. Black excellence. I love seeing that. But for the girls to just praise it constantly, we don't know what they may have done behind closed doors. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know what obstacles they may have been through. And then when these celebrities break up with each other, like 3-4 months later, then all of a sudden there's no more posts about them. There's no more praise. There's no more nothing. And it's like, y'all were just sitting up here praising them and posting them, and now all of a sudden they're breaking up. Nothing's really real, Nothing's really real. And me personally, I don't really care about these celebrity relationships. I don't care who they date. I just never did. Like, if you date someone, okay, cool, just do right by them. But I never cared that much to look into it really like that. I just don't praise it. Now it is times when, they do look cute together and they look outfits and stuff and support each other. That's what I love. But I'm just not praising it. I'm not seeing them as goals or anything. Because people experience things differently. People do things differently. So people praising these relationships, these public eye relationships, I got a side eye. My next very unpopular opinion, very, very unpopular opinion is Jada Pinkett Smith is full of shit, and we all know it. I don't want to hear nothing about her alopecia, because that got nothing to do with this. And I want to hear about protect black women, because they ain't got nothing to do with this. And I always use it when it's convenient. So this ain't got nothing to do with those two things. Jada Pinkett Smith, or better yet, Jada Pinkett Shakur. This woman do not give a damn about Will Smith. This woman has publicly humiliated this man ever since COVID. Ever since COVID, I have been hearing about Jada and Will's marriage all that summer and fall. And that's when the whole August Alsina thing happened too. And recently just came out that she didn't appreciate nothing Will did for her birthday. And then it came out that she did not want to marry Will, and she still don't want to be married with Will. And then it also came out that, she posted something. It's like she kind of didn't appreciate what Will did for her at the Oscars. And there's so much more that Jada has done that just makes me so mad. Like, this man has sacrificed everything for you, and you continue to treat him like this and humiliate him like this. Now, granted, Will ain't no angel either, but he hasn't publicly humiliated Jada once. Well, not that I know of. I've always seen it the other way around. I've always seen Jada coming out with new stuff, saying this man can't please you in the bed. That's something you keep to yourself. Honestly, if I was Will Smith and Chris Rock said the joke wasn't really that funny. It really wasn't. But if I was Will Smith, I would have been chuckling. Because this woman has humiliated me since COVID happened. This woman has humiliated me, made me a laughing stock. I'm getting my laugh in. Because, seriously, this woman do not care about Will. She don't. And I hate to say it. And I know the most disrespected human on the earth is a black woman, but this has really nothing to do with that right now. Jada and her antics towards Will in the media are horrible. So I kind of understand why they have an open relationship, because Jada isn't really interested in him. And they weren't really supposed to get married in the first place. The marriage wasn't genuine from the beginning anyways. So I get the open marriage. I get it. But at the same time, it's like they don't want to get a divorce. They keep on talking about some keeping the family together, the kids. Like, your kids are grown. It's okay. Like, why would y'all want to be miserable in a marriage? Seriously, that makes zero sense to me. Their marriage makes sense to me. It's not my business, but when you put your business out there, it's everybody's business. Everybody gonna talk about it. So you can't get mad. My next unpopular opinion is, when celebrities say stay out their business, I just laugh at them. When you put your business on the internet, it is now everyone's business to speak on. Everyone gonna have an opinion. Everyone's gonna talk about it. So you saying, mind your business, stay out my business. Well, don't put your business on the internet or in public then. Then no one would talk about it. Seriously. Because when celebrities say that, we're only going to keep talking about it more. Because you put your business out there. I hate when celebrities say, mind your business when you put your business on the internet. Seriously. We're going to talk about it. It's known now. We may laugh at you. We may even not laugh. We just may talk. Sometimes it get canceled. So it's just certain stuff that you just don't put on the media, or you just don't say at all. You know what I'm saying? It just makes zero sense. And my other unpopular opinion is, when celebrities call us broke, man, I can't stress this enough. It's like, we know, we get it. We don't have the money you got. We're not in the same tax bracket as you. We get it. But calling us broke for simply speaking or having an opinion on your business that you put on the internet, that kind of means we won and you lost. Because now you're in your fifis and now you just feel defeated. Honestly. Because if you feel like you've been broke before, you understand what that's like. Now, granted, yes, people do get tired from time to time. People get tired of being laughingstock. People get tired of being talked about or being the center of attention. People get tired. I get it. But you don't know what type of jobs these people got. You don't know what type of money they got. So you calling them broke is just pointless. And even if they are broke, they may be going through a financial situation or something. They may just not have a better paying job. Calling people broke simply because they're on the internet talking, I just never got it. That's so annoying, to call someone else broke for speaking on something that you put out there and that people are going to talk about. And now you're upset because your business is on the internet, someone's talking about it. Yeah, I'm not rocking with that. Or calling somebody broke for simply just no reason. Like, when celebrities, like recently, Ari Fletcher and Queen Aja called these people broke on Twitter. And I'm just like, you don't know what type of money they got. They could be sitting on a stack of cash right now, tweeting from their phone. You don't know that. Like, that's what I just hate. Like, some stuff just don't need to be said. And saying people are broke is so overpaid. That saying someone is broke has to be the most weakest comeback ever. Like, you could have said a million other things, but you chose to say they're broke. Yeah. We definitely won if you gotta call us broke, bruh. Seriously. I mean, I don't speak too much on celebrity news or gossip and stuff like that, because a lot of the times it is repetitive. It gets on my last nerves. Seriously. Like, I be sick of seeing it. I be sick of scrolling through it. I be sick of everything. But hey, to each his own, I guess. So my next unpopular opinion is, the shade room isn't toxic. The comments are. And their name is the shade room. They're going to be petty sometimes. They're going to post some shade sometimes. That is in their name. I don't know why y'all are so upset at the shade room. But the toxic thing about the shade room is the comments. Those people in those comments have no filter and they do not care. As a journalist, you have to be professional. You have to know what you're going to put out there. But them comments are what gets to people. That's the real go-getter. That's the real troublemaker right there. People were following the shade room talking about it's toxic, not a good environment. But hey, riddle me this. If the shade room is toxic, if it's not good energy, then neither are a lot of these tea blogs I follow on the internet either. Literally. That's not a good look either. If the shade room's toxic, a lot of people in your life are. Just gotta face the facts. If you think the shade room is toxic or not bad or a bad energy or a bad vibe, look at the people around you. Evaluate them. Cut them out your life. Look at the people you watch on YouTube or the tea blogs you're subscribed to. Unsubscribe from them or unfollow a lot of stuff on the internet. Shade room is not the only so-called toxic or bad vibe environment in today's society. It's not. People are mean. People do not care what they say. People are cruel and rude. Those what makes the shade room toxic. And the shade room is not toxic. It's like the Wendy Williams show. Wendy Williams has been gossiping, telling everybody business since back in the day. We know what to expect from Wendy Williams. And honestly, I wasn't surprised with anything Wendy Williams has said because her show was literally all about shade. Seriously. Like, y'all can't be mad at these journalists or these blogs because that's literally what their motto is. That's what their job is to do. Talk about the latest news and gossip. That's their job. Seriously. And I get it. Wendy Williams had never spoke about none of her problems before until leading up to a couple years ago with her whole husband scandal. That whole thing went on, So, yeah. Y'all can't keep getting mad at these blogs or journalists because of what they say when that's literally their job. You put your business out there, people are going to speak. Or if your business just happen to be out there, people are going to speak and report on it. So the shade room is not toxic. The comments are. Because they're going to say what they want to say. They're going to do what they want to do. And the shade room throws shade. That's literally in their name. The shade room. Y'all got to stop being mad and so angry at these journalists and blogs, bro. Y'all got to. So my next unpopular opinion is a lot of these tea pages on YouTube are really... they are so biased. I follow a couple. Yeah, I'm subscribed to a couple. I'm not going to say which ones I am subscribed to. But I am subscribed to a couple of tea blog channels that are very biased. And a lot of the times they are one-sided. And they don't get their facts all the time. Like, for instance, it was recently came out that people thought that A$AP Rocky had cheated. A lot of these tea blogs or blogs in general did not wait for the full story to come out or did not give it some time. Now, I get if you post a little post saying breaking news, A$AP Rocky had cheated on Rihanna. That's different. You're posting what you hear. But making a whole video about it without actually getting your facts first, like making a whole video just saying, oh, A$AP Rocky cheated on Rihanna. That's very disrespectful. She don't deserve him. No. If you're going to make a video about it, you have to wait for the facts to come out. Just don't hop on the bandwagon and make a whole video and not wait for the evidence or facts to come out. And you're being one-sided already. Now, like I said, it's different for these blogs to post a post, regarding a rumor, but to just make a whole video about it with no facts at all, that's a bit extreme. And then they don't even make an apology video apologizing for giving out the wrong information when they did not wait for the real facts to come out. That's why I follow Lil T. She's never so quick to report on nothing because she waits for the facts to come out. And I think that's what every journalist needs to do. Wait for the full facts to come out before you report on anything. If you're going to post the rumor going around, okay. But if you make a whole video about it with no fact, yeah, that's a different story. Wait for all the facts to come out. My next unpopular opinion, that whole thing with Ariana Grande and people was talking about she blackened her skin. Y'all know what photo I'm talking about. It's a picture of her with her hand on her hips. She was posing and she looked brown. Me personally, I don't think she tried to change her race. I think it was a tan gone wrong. But I do think it was a tan. I don't think she tried to look black. And I'm not saying this because I love her. I'm saying it because a lot of white girls get tans. Come on now. Let's be real. Let's be honest. There's a lot of white girls and white people who get tans. And it's regular. It's normal for people to get tanned. So y'all saying she was blackfishing that on that photo or at the award show, that is BS. No, she was not. It was a bad tan. Seriously. In my big opinion, it was just a bad tan. People who saying she's Asian fishing, that's the power of makeup, boo. I don't think she had any work done on her face. I just think it's makeup and how it looks and how her photos are taken. I don't think she's Asian fishing. I don't. And plus, she has a makeup line. A lot of times your appearance changed, due to you have to look a certain way for a certain brand deal or a certain brand you're doing. So I don't think she's Asian fishing at all. I don't know her personally, but from what we've all seen, Ariana has been a very genuine woman. She's been very nice. Everyone who meets her has nothing but positive things to say. So I don't think she would go out her way to be black fishing or Asian fishing. I don't think so. I honestly don't think she would do that. So my next unpopular opinion is men who get mad at other men for doing right by their girl are just bitter dudes. Why are you mad at your friend for respecting his girlfriend or his wife? Did you not get that same type of love from your family or your last girlfriend? Like, if you haven't, that's a you problem. Work on that problem for yourself. Don't down the next person because they're doing right by their girl. You can't do that. That makes you look bitter. It just gives you a bad image. I've never seen this much hatred for a dude who just simply wants to do right by his girlfriend. And if your friend is doing right by his girlfriend, you should seriously look at that and take note. If you have some inner problem with yourself, take note and just replicate that. Duplicate that with your next partner. It's okay to love, y'all. I understand these days it's not the same as it was a few years back, but not everyone's the same. Give it a chance. Give it a go. Don't be bitter because your friend chose to do right by his new girl, and you're afraid you can't do the same. One thing you don't want to do is project your insecurities on someone else. It's going to mess you up in the end. Not just them, it's going to mess you up in the end. So just be careful, lad. Just be careful. My next unpopular opinion. Zia's is just a place for dramatic black shows. Seriously. How is it a black-owned network and you're allowing these shows to embarrass us? Now, I know all black people are not the same, but it's all about representation. Now, I watched this B. Simone show a couple years back. The summer of when I was going to college. Well, before I started college. And looking back on it, her friend was very mean and rude. And I'm just like, who is she to talk to somebody like that? I didn't like that at all. And then it's another show, Bad Boys Club. I don't like that either. Just a bunch of grown men arguing and yelling at each other. For what? You guys are grown as hell. Why are y'all yelling and going back and forth with each other? I'm just not understanding. I'm just not understanding that. Seriously. Just a bunch of drama. And Johnson's Cabaret, or whatever it is, that's a different story. Her show's supposed to be about women empowerment. That is the complete opposite. She has done nothing but bully and torture them girls since the day they got in there. And that is not a good look for her either. She was just going off on Wendy Williams about women empowerment. Right message, wrong messenger. So that's all I'm going to say. Right message, wrong messenger. That's all I'm going to say about that. But Zias needs to do better with these shows and what they allow to be on their network. If you want to be in business, you need to control what is on your platform. Zias literally promotes violence in these shows, and I'm not here for it at all. I've never watched it, luckily, but I'm not here for it. Another one of my unpopular opinions is a lot of Fashion Nova clothes are tacky. I personally shop at Fashion Nova. Some of their stuff is cute. Some of their stuff I wouldn't buy because it looks tacky. I be scrolling through Fashion Nova and I'm just like, why do they even have this on here? Who's buying this item? You know, I feel the same way. Because a lot of their clothes is tacky. And a lot of their shoes are even tacky. That's another story for another time. But a lot of Fashion Nova clothes are tacky. And Fashion Nova don't need to be overpriced so much. I think that's why they bring so much traffic to their apps, because they have like so many discounts. They have discounts in a sale almost every single day. When you get all your clothes, sometimes 70 to 90% off. That's why I go on Fashion Nova too, because like they always have some type of sale. So I go on there too. And a lot of their clothes are a little too high for their liking. They don't need to be that high, in my opinion. And with Shein used to be so affordable. And it still is, but their prices have raised a little bit. Because their jeans used to be like $10 to $17. Now their jeans are like $24 to $30. And I'm just like, I know Shein is not trying to finesse and get over on me. But Shein is trying to be slick, honey. Shein is trying to be slick and go up on these prices. And that's what makes me so sad. Shein clothes, some of their clothes are good quality. Some of their clothes, you know, it's a bit questionable. But I like Shein better than Fashion Nova. Because I can get so many things off of Shein and I'll be fine with it, because a lot of their stuff is cheap without discounts. But with Fashion Nova, 4 items are already adding up to $250. And I'm just like, it's only 4 items in here. It's not that much. And they went up on their fast shipping prices. If you want it shipped the next day, it used to be $15. Well, now it's $20 to get it shipped the next day. Which I hate, but hey. Well, that is the end of my popular opinions. I am going to sleep. I always do these before I go to bed. I don't know why. I'll be up to 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why. But I will be doing more of these because I have a bunch of other opinions to discuss. So, if you guys did like this podcast or this video, you know, please give me feedback. Please like it or whatever you want to do. If this is your phone, you can do what you want to do. Honestly, you can. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you like, you know, just like it, add it to your list of podcasts, I guess. Or, you know, like the video, you can subscribe if you like. Because I do post a lot of my podcasts on YouTube. So, you can go over there and look at them too. But in the meantime, I will be back. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or a wonderful night. And I'll see you guys later.